Motivation Monday. Motivation Monday. Motivation Monday. It's motivation time.
Hey there, guys and gals. What's up? It is Steve Witchell here, founder of Cover Band Central. It is Monday, May 9th, 2022, 12:31 p.m. Central Time, where I am in New Orleans. Should put this mic closer so you can hear me. If it's not that time equivalent in your time zone, you're watching the replay. But either way, it's good, and welcome, and thanks for watching. It's been a long time since I did a Motivation Monday, and I have these themes for each weekday of live streams to do, and I haven't been doing them for quite a while. So I'm trying to get back on it this week and get more connected with you guys. So come on in and say hello. Tell me where you're from if you're watching here live, or even if you're watching the replay. It's cool. I will see your comments, and I love to see where in the world people are watching, so I can say hello. And it's neat that we're worldwide, so it's great to know exactly where in the world you're from. Like Elliot is from Green Bay, Wisconsin, and he says shalom. And then Nepal is Sahil. Nicole's in Lake Ann, Michigan. And there'll be more people coming in saying hello as we go. All right, so today, Susan's in Florida. Lots of people. Rich in New Zealand. We got France. Oh, we got everywhere. I love this. They're coming in so fast now for me to feature here on the screen here. New Brunswick, Maine, or Brunswick, Maine is Heather. Laurent in Netherlands. Katie in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Cool. Lots of people here. Cool. Helen's in Ireland. And Dan in Boston. Where did Dan go? There it is. Cool. So on Motivation Monday today, we're talking about videos. We're talking about your videos that you have made of a cover song, whether it be in the studio, maybe it was during the lockdown where you did a remote sort of video with the people in your band, or maybe some live performance stuff. But the thing is, this is Cover Band Central. A lot of what we share is meant for your entertainment, for your education, for your motivation, for your inspiration. But I love music. I'm a musician. Those of you who don't know me, I'm a bass player. I've been playing for almost 40 years now. And I play full-time in New Orleans on Bourbon Street, Monday through Thursday. And I love music. That's why I do this primarily. There are other reasons, but for the most part, it's about music. So I really, I've tried it in the past, sharing videos, and Facebook's a little funny with it. So I haven't tried it in quite a while. So I wanted to try it again and experiment with this and share videos. And I'll tell you the reason why Facebook is funny with it. For one, I share memes or articles and stuff, and that gets a pretty good amount of reach, meaning a lot of people see it. When I share just videos, it doesn't get a lot of reach. YouTube videos specifically. It might be because YouTube is Google, and Facebook considers Google competition. But no, Harry, don't post it here. I'll get to it. Harry said post video here, and I said no, don't post it here. I'll get to the instruction. It's in the description if you want to read the description where you can send your videos if you want to skip ahead to that, but I will get to it here. And the other concern is the copyright thing. So I don't know if it's going to be an issue. I don't know if Facebook's going to flag me for doing this, or take it down or censor it, or I don't know what's going to happen. I know that if I do a live stream like this and I play a cover song or I play something that's recorded, it will get muted or flagged or something. And that's why I typically don't do that with the live streams. We are broadcasting right now on the Facebook Cover Band Central page in the Facebook Cover Band Central group and on YouTube as well. YouTube is a little more liberal with it. And by the way, if you're not a subscriber of CBC on YouTube, please do that. The link is in the description. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel because I'm really trying to build that up a lot more. Okay, cool. Long comments. Long comments are hard for me to read here while I'm talking, but Stacy shared a long comment here. I'll read it eventually. So it's starting today. I asked on Saturday for submissions from people who wanted to be featured, wanted their video to be shared, because the Facebook page is 386,000 people and it's growing. It's growing about 10,000 new followers a month. So it's growing pretty rapidly, which makes me psyched. It's really super cool. Because I envisioned this from the beginning that there should be millions of people around the world that do this or like it or whatever. So if you want, share with your friends this video or just the CBC page, get people to follow it. That would be super cool. Or the group too. Join the group. But I love music, and I really want to make sure that I'm using this platform with this big audience to help you guys out there, to share your videos, to get you more followers, more views for the ones that are really deserving of it. Because there's a lot of really good quality videos out there. There's a ton of talented musicians and bands out there that nobody ever gets to hear because they don't have the platform, or they don't have the reach, or they don't know how to market themselves properly, whatever. But since I do have this platform, I'm trying to share your videos and get it out there. And we'll see how it goes. The first one is scheduled today for 3:30 Central Time, I believe. And I believe that's a time slot I pretty much picked for every day. Some days it's a little different, but I have video scheduled for this whole week and for most of next week. I got a ton of submissions when I asked for this. And I'm still going through them all. I'm about halfway through, I think. But if you send in a submission, just know that I definitely read your email and I definitely watched your video, at least some of it. I'm watching everybody's videos. Some of them, quickly I can figure like this is not going to be one that works. So I won't necessarily watch the whole video, but a lot of them I do watch the entire video. So if you're interested in submitting and having this opportunity, steve@coverbandcentral.com is where you want to send a video clip. I'll put it up on the screen there for you. That's the email address. That goes directly to me. So do that. Send a link. Send me a little note about the band too. Tell me something about the artist or you or something. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be paragraphs long. Just tell me a little something before I watch it, so I know what I'm looking at. That helps. It really helps if it's a YouTube clip. A lot of people are sending me Facebook Live, or not Facebook Lives, but Facebook videos, which make it harder to schedule those to share because I can't. I use a program called Buffer to schedule my posts. I do them well in advance. Like I have 2 weeks worth of posts right now scheduled for the CBC page, which is a lot of work, by the way. I did, spend all weekend doing that. But it's much better if it's a YouTube clip. And now with that in mind too, let me just catch up on some comments here. Cool. Elliot said, taught and mentored by guitar legend Dick Dale. Cool. Kenneth said, do I like bluegrass? I like all music, Kenneth. Tim said, thanks for what you're doing. You're welcome. What's up, Ray? Good to see you. Hey, and just to let you know, because people do ask sometimes, and I'm not saying you have to do anything, but people ask how they can give back here to CBC because I do all this stuff for free. So we do have a sort of tip jar thing, and it's paypal.me/coverbandcentral. If you want to throw in $1 or $2, give a little back. There is a link for that in the description too, to make it easier. You can click on that link and drop a couple bucks in there if you like. I definitely do appreciate that. All right, so just a couple tips with videos too. This conversation comes up a whole lot in the CBC group about music stands, and people have this disdain for bands that have music stands on stage. And there are appropriate times in a performer's career to have a music stand on stage. There's times when it's necessary. For instance, playing in an orchestra, they all read sheet music and you're going to have music stands. It's very commonplace now for people to have iPads or some sort of tablet on stage on a clip on a mic stand. It's very common. And it's not always to read lyrics. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's to just for your set list. If you're not the singer, sometimes it's for charts, for chord charts. I use for when I'm playing, I have a clip on my mic stand for my phone. So it's small, but I use that we take tips. We have a way to take tips electronically. And I'm going to be talking about that later this week too. I've done a video on it before. This company that I work with is excellent, and it's a really, really cool app, and it's a really great way to make more money. So I'm going to be talking about that later this week. But I have that on stage, but it doesn't obscure my face, my bass, anything. So with regard to stands and videos, there were a lot of videos that I saw where there was a music stand in front of the singer. And in some cases, the singer was reading something off the music stand, I'm guessing lyrics. In other cases, they're not, and it's just there. When you're watching a video, it's a different animal than it is when you're in the venue, whatever it is. If you're watching a band in a club or any sort of bar, pub, whatever, wherever you're watching the band, in most cases in the audience, you can move around and you can find the vantage point that you prefer, where you can see everybody in the band and, whatever it is you want. With video, you don't have that option. You're watching whatever was shot. So in a lot of cases, of the videos that I've seen, there's a music stand in front of the singer and it's obscuring the singer. And it makes it difficult to really enjoy the whole performance because you can't see the whole band really. And if there's multiple music stands on the stage, then you're seeing the backs of music stands and you're not seeing the people. And that's something to really consider if you're shooting video. And if somebody else shot it for you and it just happened to be like, oh, somebody shot this video and it came out, the performance is really good and we're going to put it up on YouTube. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're planning it in advance, you want to, make a video to promote your band, to put it on YouTube, put it on Facebook, whatever you're going to do with it, then consider what the audience, the viewer, is going to see when they watch that video. Again, it's a different animal watching video than it is when you're actually in that venue. So that's something you really need to take into account when you're creating videos of your performances. What are they going to see? What does it look like? And try to be as objective about it as possible. In fact, it helps to get somebody else's point of view that's not in the band or not going to be on stage to look at it like a good cameraman would or a photographer would, to look at the frame and see what they're going to see and consider how appealing it is. Because if there's something in the frame, there's something in the video that's unappealing, that is going to contribute to people clicking off of it, even if the performance is really good. So that's just something to consider. And Carlos said, get to the punt. I think he meant point. And I did, I believe, get to the point. You got to be patient sometimes, Carlos. It takes a while sometimes for me to explain all this. Facebook user, I don't know who you are, said, I'm not against the use of music stands, but I never use them as reading makes it worse. Yeah. sometimes it makes it worse. Yeah. So, I mean, that was really the point. It's just when you're watching videos, when you're making videos, know what it's going to look like to other people that are seeing it. And that's, I mean, there's a lot of other concerns that I would have, but I'm not going to get into all of them right now. I'll do it some other time. But one thing I will definitely say, and I'm going to talk about this at length another time too. But if you're making a YouTube video, make sure you write a good description and a good title. The title for the video is not a description; it's keywords. And if you don't know what keywords are, Google it, because that's something you need to know. You do want to describe who the band is, what song they're playing, what song they're covering, or what band they're covering in the title. And then in the description, get into detail about it. And then in the description, make sure you put links to your stuff, your website, your Facebook page, your socials, whatever. Put links in the description. That's what it's for. So in case people like it, if they like your video, then they can find you other places. They know where to go. Yeah, I mean, Heather, see, I get it using a tablet. Like I said, it's very commonplace now for live performances using a tablet. But if it's obscuring your face, obscuring your body, obscuring something that the viewer is looking at, then it's no good. It detracts from the performance. Yeah, that's a good point. Steven says he prefers video shot landscape. Portrait is amateurish. A lot of people shoot with their phones nowadays, and I got my phone here. I'll show you. If you're holding your phone like this, people will shoot like this a lot, which is considered portrait. This is considered landscape. So if you're shooting, and that's the way a stage is designed, that's the shape, just like this shape right here. If you're shooting a video with your phone, do it in landscape, not portrait. That's what Steven's talking about. Do I honey originals? I don't know what that means. I don't know what honey meant. What did she mean by honey? There's a misspelling there. Yeah, I mean, Harry says I used to disallow any lyric or chord cheat sheets on stage unless it was a fill-in player. Show up prepared to do a show, not read from the songbook. Yeah, but there's certain cases, Harry, where it's required or it's necessary to have something to guide you. You know, I've certainly been in that situation where I needed to read charts. So originals. That was the question? What about originals? I mean, it's Cover Band Central, so we focus on covers, but I don't shy away from original music. If somebody feels like they have a good song that they want to share with people, then you can do that in the group for sure. Just clarify that it's an original song. But without originals, we would not have covers, right? But I don't share for this particular project that I'm doing now. I'm not sharing originals. It's just going to be covers. All right. Sorry, I'm catching up on. Do we honor originals? Right. That's what I thought she meant. Jeremy said, do you anticipate problems profiling cover artists' videos on Facebook? I did talk about that already, Jeremy, but I don't know. And that's kind of why I'm doing this experiment. So we'll find out. So 3:30 Central Time today is the first one that goes up, and I have them scheduled every day for the next 2 weeks. So I will see. I'll see if I get any feedback from Facebook, if they take it down, if they flag it, if they ignore it, if it gets any reach. I'm hoping so. If it doesn't, then I got to figure something else out because I really need to. I mean, this is the juice for me. This is what makes me motivated to keep doing this is the music. I love hearing new artists, new bands that I've never heard before, new interpretations of songs that I already know, or even, a genuine cover where it's note for note, where it's just as close to the original as you can get. Still good. I love it all. I'm just a big fan of music, and I've been sitting here with my headphones on for a lot of the weekend, listening to the submissions that you guys are sending, and I love it. I really love it. So if this doesn't work with Facebook, I got to figure something else out. But one way to go is subscribe to the YouTube channel. I put the link in the description, and if I could build that up, when we build that up more, then that'll be an avenue. And then the website too. The website is mine. So the website, I don't have anybody that can tell me what I can't do. So that's really kind of the ultimate place to do it all. But it's just a matter of getting people from Facebook over to the website, which is challenging because Facebook doesn't like me sharing the website URL. But I can tell you here, coverbandcentral.com. I'll put up the thing too. There you go. That's our website. Go there, sign up for a profile for you, your band, or both, and it's free. That will help tremendously with this whole endeavor. And Matthew asks again, how do we submit a song? It's Steve at coverbandcentral.com. There you go. Send me an email, brief description of what it is, and a link to a video, preferably a YouTube clip. And again, if you want to throw in a buck or two to our tip jar, since I do all this stuff for free, it's nice if you want to throw back. If you like Cover Band Central, if it provides you some value, some entertainment, something, and you want to give a little back, you can do that. PayPal.me/CoverBandCentral. The link is in the description for that too. Yeah. John is saying, 10-second snippet. We'll see. I'm eager to find out what happens. So we'll see what happens later today. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate you. So keep an eye out for that. It's on the Cover Band Central page today. 3:30 Central Time is the first one that's going up. And if you like it, comment on it, like it, share it, so it gets some reach, and so we can really promote you guys out there, the people that are really, really talented, that have dozens or a couple hundred views of their YouTube videos. I see that and I'm like, what? This is crazy. This video is so good. It's got to get way more views. So I'm trying to help out you guys here, and I love doing it. So yeah, Brandon says he always drops links in the comments. Facebook kills the reach if they think you're trying to promote something. Yeah, it's very iffy. You're welcome, Jeremy. So wait, what do you exactly? I don't know if she was talking to me or somebody else. I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody else, Stacy. So all I'm seeing, I'm using StreamYard here to do this broadcast. So I'm only seeing comments on the side here. I don't know who's talking to each other. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for Tribute Tuesday, which is we'll feature a tribute band. And each weekday, I don't have a specific time that I'm going to come in because I play Monday through Friday nights, and tonight is Monday, and it's typically long nights, and I end up sleeping in late. So, but I don't have anything else to do this week other than that. So I'm hoping to come back tomorrow and do Tribute Tuesday, and then other stuff during the week. And yeah, we'll see. So again, for those, she was asking my name. My name is Steve Witchell. I'll put it up on the screen. Hang on. I thought everybody knew my name. That's my name, Steve Witchell. I am the founder of Cover Band Central. I started this whole shebang, the group 9 years ago, something like that. The group was first, and the page came later, and then the website came after that. And we have a podcast too. There's all sorts of links to Cover Band Central stuff that you can find. But the website, coverbandcentral.com, that's the main hub. Oh, cool. Thank you. Revenants from England just subscribed. And again, if you've sent a video in, I've either not gotten to it yet or I've gotten to it, but I'm watching everybody's videos. I'm reading everybody's emails. Thank you guys for all the submissions. It's really cool. It's a lot of fun to go through and see all you talented people out there. Cool. Thanks, Stacy. Want to follow you and to help out musicians and bands. That's what I do. All right, guys. Have a great Monday. Be good to, or whatever day, time, year it is that you're watching this. You might be watching the replay. But have a great whatever, and be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and I'll see you next time.
Motivation Monday. Motivation Monday. Motivation Monday.